Now, moving on to basketball, which is your favorite sport. At least that was
actually, I don't mind it. It's pretty entertaining.
We got to say a mad congratulations to Rick Pitino, man. I mean,
can't we just say a happy one? Why we got to be angry about it?
Who's what now?
Can't we just say a happy congratulations? Can't we just say congratulations? Why is it got to be mad?
At first, I didn't hear what you were saying. I'm like, the fuck is George talking about? Yeah, okay, we'll give a big, happy-ass congratulations to Rick Pitino.
There you go.
He doesn't need to be any happier, George, because this guy, Rick Pitino, everybody, had the week, I mean, the best fucking week. First of all, he's elected to the Hall of Fame, okay? Then his horse is headed to the fucking Kentucky Derby. His son just got a prominent coaching job with Minnesota. And this motherfucker wins the national championship and becomes the first coach to ever do it with 2 different schools, because he did it with Kentucky back in, I think, what, 86 or something like that. Anyway, what a fucking effort. I mean, what did you think about the game? Did you actually see the game, George?
I think Peyton Siva really played well, considering everything that was going on in his life at that moment.
I knew, this is the thing I love about George. Like, we're gonna talk basketball, but George is gonna be like, no, I'm gonna talk controversy, Kevin. I am going to talk controversy, and I know what you're getting at. You're getting at the Twitter shit, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna break this down for some of you.
Break it all down and make it funky.
For all of you out there, I don't know if you know this, but there are some women out there who make a living, and a very good living, at selling their assets, their front sets, their mouth sets, anything they can use.
Gold digger, just like Kanye West said, son.
And Peyton Siva ran into one of these lovely women of the, I guess now, they used to be called ladies of the night, but now it's ladies of the whenever with things like Twitter. Yeah, and he ran into one named, what is this hooker's, I mean, what's her name, Kevin?
Hooker is right. You can just call her Hooker, George. You don't need to fucking address her by her other name. It's something like Jenna something, but it's just to
Jenna
say Jenna
Shea.
Hooker.
I mean, I hate to push people towards her Twitter following, but let me give you this is her latest tweet after posting. She went so far as to post a text message conversation she was having with Peyton. And just to give you an idea of when it was, Peyton Siva is actually wearing the Rise Above shirt with the number 5 instead of the S. And then there's a picture of her attempting to take a shower, which is interesting because most of you know we don't shower with our clothes on.
Yes. And baby's got
Jenna Shea, being the very, I don't know, verbose person that she is, in all caps, put PSA, I'm a hoe. I get paid to fuck as a living. Nobody mad about nobody having a girlfriend, but you want to holla?
Holla.
Bring that money.
Yep. Holla.
Hashtag, that's it.
Yeah. Peyton, wear the latex or you'll be giving up the paycheck, shorty.
Yeah, so another, and just to give you an idea, this is the same hooker who got flown across the country by, what's his name?
James Harden,
Houston. James Harden, and she got broke off with 20 grand.
Now,
and people
not
are like,
only
that
did
shit ain't real.
Bama fly her across country, he broke off 20 large to her. Okay.
Yeah, and then people were telling, no, he didn't. She took a picture of it and tweeted that shit.
She was killing that
I'd
mohawk.
say with all the shit that was going on with Peyton Siva, he played a hell of a game.
He did. He did. And he'll play a smarter game if he stays away from that Twitter hooker, shorty.
Yeah, I would. Peyton, back up, son.
Now,
you are messing with a pro.
He is, yeah, definitely a pro, and he is yet to go pro. But I'm going to tell you what, he will be going pro because Louisville just looked phenomenal. I mean, they played, when it came down to it, and I think one of the commentators that, analysts that after the game said it came down to both of those squads played an incredible game. And one thing, a lot of people won't agree with me with this because it was a physical game, and a lot of people was like, it's bad officiating. I liked it because it reminded me of the basketball of old. It was a little bit more physical. They let these guys get away with a little bit more. And the bottom line, I think both squads played their hearts out. Michigan, I mean, did things that, just to get to that point, get to the national championship, that, I mean, the overtime games they had and coming back from being down against Kansas and stuff. And, it's nothing more you can say about Trey Burke because that kid was on fire throughout the tournament. I mean, Especially,
well, I mean, the guy won Player of the Year, so I don't think, and I think he proved as to why he did it. But not to cut you off, but I'd rather get to something more important about the game. What do you think the tattoo is that Pitino's going to get?
That is the big thing, because all the kids from Louisville said that they were more excited. One of their biggest motivational factors was to know that, and if you guys aren't familiar out there, Rick Pitino told the squad that if they won the national championship, he would get a tattoo. And so they said that was one of the biggest motivating factors for them to win this national championship, because they want to see their coach Rick Pitino get a tattoo. I don't know. Some people are saying it could be a mural. I'm like, come on, that's going to be a big ass tattoo. You know?
Dude, I bet it's a tiny little tattoo of the Louisville logo.
Louisville logo with maybe 2013.
Just get a cardinal head. Just don't, dude. You were too old to be getting your skin tattered up. So hopefully you have some good non-elastic, well-kept skin underneath them suits.
Suppose he got a whole sleeve, and right on his shoulder he had a whole mural. All the guys, right? All the guys going up his arm and shit. The Louisville color, the Cardinals, 2013. Dude's broken leg, and then right on his shoulder he had a picture of that Twitter hooker, Jenna.
Dude, that would be
trifling. Could you get with that, son?
That'd be the worst tattoo ever.
Her big bubble ass in the shower right on his shoulder. He'd be divorced in like 3 seconds. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he'd have problems.
Anyway,
isn't this the coach who broke off the waitress in the restaurant and got her pregnant?
Who, Pitino?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, he had that woman that was trying to extort him a few years back, and that was just a whole fucking hot mess. So,
you mean the woman he broke off and got pregnant and didn't feel like paying for?
I can't remember. Was that what happened?
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I don't think it's extortion when you fucking blow that load deep inside of her and make a baby.
But she was trying to extort him. She was taking it a step further. I mean, she could have broke the news or tried to tell people, but she was trying
dumb. She should have broke that shit off to a judge and a lawyer and say, pay the fuck up.
But she was like trying to blackmail the motherfucker, so she got herself in some trouble because she went about the wrong way of doing it, you know?
Dumb.
Now, before we end this segment, I want to know what you guys think about this Twitter hooker, one, and two, what do you think Pitino's tattoo is going to be? What do you think it's going to be, George? Seriously.
Hopefully it's a Louisville Cardinal pissing on a Michigan logo.
That would be some nice ass shit. Right. Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap it up. We're out. Comical, brash, and sometimes politically incorrect. The Uncut Sports Show. Non-traditional sports coverage delivered the way you like it by your uncensored co-hosts, Kevin White and George Bedford.